This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Mill drive home, driving home from the Den, where it finished Millwall 0.
Preston North End 0.
Oh, that was a very exciting game. Eventful game? No.
No.
Dramatic game? No. Attacking game? Certainly not. Two teams full of defensive prowess and very little attacking intent. Like I said, both teams can be, Preston have come for a draw, nearly nicked a win, thanks to probably the worst ref in football, Kevin Friend, who isn't doing anything on Saturday now because he made the mistake in the Crystal Palace game. Well, apparently he's good enough for the Championship. I don't think so. The geezer's an absolute clown. But what do you expect? Like I said, he was his normal self. Oh, I think they're turning around. Are they going around? I don't blame you. The queue for the Rotherhithe Tunnel's shocking. But thank you very much for the support of your channel. I know there's people that support the channel from clubs from all over the country, from countries all over the world. That sounded quite good. I might use that more often. Clubs from all over the country and then countries all over the world.
Yeah,
it's quite good. We'll use that more often. Put a like on the video if you don't mind, and if you're not subscribed, please get yourself subscribed. Fair play to the Preston fans that travelled down. It's a long way to come on a Tuesday night. The one thing I would say, and the one song that I'll never really get my head round, you're just a small town in West Ham. For a start, West Ham's not a town, it's a city of London. It just doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't work. It works for for some of the smaller towns up north, but it doesn't really work for us down south. So yeah, you might want to think something different up when you come down next. But God, this geezer's he's pretty lively. He's got his boot open as well. He's driving with his boot open. To be fair, you can see I'm delaying. I'm talking about the cars. I'm talking about subscribing to the Mill drive home, and that's pretty much because the game was pretty dire. We started with an unchanged lineup from the game, from the home game on Saturday, which did take a lot out of the boys. They put a lot of effort in. Players that make like Mason Bennett, who doesn't normally play that many minutes, and you can see we're a little bit leggy, a little bit defensive. Certainly, first half, I think we tried to be more attacking, try to fizz the balls in to attacking players, but it just, like I said, both teams defended really well. And sometimes it's all well and good saying you need to get the ball forward, you need to attack, but if teams are very compact, you need a very good player forward to be able to unlock it. And we obviously tried that with Mahoney. But yeah, unchanged lineup with Bart in goal, a back four and back five when we didn't have possession. Danny McNamara on the right, Murray Wallace on the left, and Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper. Scott Malone in left midfield, who I don't know if he was playing today.
He was.
Was he?
Yes.
I know he was. It was a joke.
Oh.
But it didn't seem like he was playing. I think it took him 15 minutes before he even touched the ball. That cough. You remember Alfie on Saturday? Yeah, well, you give it to Zac. So we're sharing in this car, that is for sure. Not COVID. He's been tested 3 times. It's definitely not COVID. He's still allowed to go to school in the morning. Yeah, Mason Bennett up front, Ollie Burke on the right, although we played with a front three when we was in possession, and Kefton Bell and Billy Mitchell in midfield. I do think we probably should try to play the ball into the forwards a little bit more. We didn't really do that enough. One good chance created by the Lions was when you run on the ball, Billy Mitchell run on the ball, went down the right, overlapped inside by Danny McNamara, laid him inside. He then lays it off to Mason Bennett. I think had a shot, but the shot was straight at the goalkeeper. Very, very few chances. Preston had a shot from about 30 yards out. Ched Evans cried to the referee about something, and that was pretty much the first half. I don't really remember much else happening. It really was battles in the midfield.
Yeah.
Both teams closing the ball down. As soon as they got anywhere near the final third of either team, just defensively really good. To be fair, we were equally as good. Preston left 2 players up front and just didn't get any real change out of our back four. Second half, again, we made some changes. Colin Mahoney comes on and Jed Wallace comes on, and it's great to, if we can take nothing out of it, we've got Jed Wallace back. Obviously he's going to be rusty. He's been without football, and Jed's a confidence player. He's a player that likes to be in the swing of things. So it's unsurprising that, you know, he looked a little bit rusty when he come on. The same with Colin Mahoney, to be fair. I've got to be fair to both of them. Colin Mahoney, you know, tried a little couple of flicks and tricks. It's all well and good fans moaning that we're not doing enough, but then when the flicks and tricks don't work, then they get moaned at, which, you've got to try something. Tyler Bury came on, looked lively. He did create a chance, but before his chance in the second half, Kevin Friend to the rescue, a ball into the box. I forgot the first half we had a free kick as well outside the box. Bennett put it into the wall. But yeah, in the second half, the ball, a corner comes in. I think it happened, you know, there's collision in the box. It happens to Jake Cooper probably 95 times a season, and I don't think we've got a penalty yet. Obviously, Kevin Friend point to the spot. You're going to think if Preston scored, they win the game 1-0. I have absolutely no doubt about it. Even if it meant that they had sat back and we'd have pushed onto them, it wouldn't have made no difference to us. The fella steps up, fortunately misses the penalty. I had a feeling that, you know, it's a game where you just don't want to lose to something like that, and we didn't, because he hit the post. Took it. I think Bart went. Did Bart go? We went the right way.
I would say Bart would have got there.
I don't know, because it was right in the corner. Obviously, he's hit the post.
It was a very good penalty. Just he needed a little bit of wind to catch it, if anything.
A very good penalty that hit the post. Yeah. That is your logic. That is for someone that has missed a penalty in a match. So he's probably trying to justify himself.
A penalty. A few.
All right. Yeah, but you are very good at penalties.
Yeah.
But that's why you're trying to justify a missed penalty, because you have missed a couple. But he did miss it. He hit the post. And then we did a couple of times. The ball was played into Bennick, and you just think if he does get the ball under control, we've probably got a chance. On goal. But it just didn't stick to him today. It just didn't quite work. He obviously done really well at the weekend. Mason Bennett chased a lot of the balls down. Some of the players, Ollie Burke looks a good talent. I'm really, I was really impressed with. The question was asked in the comments about his game. I've been really impressed with him coming in. He's obviously quick. He jumps. He leaps like a salmon. He really does get up well, which will give us, you know, the ball over the top into him. Just not enough balls to create any kind of pressure. I don't remember Bart having to make a save in the second half, and I don't remember their keeper making it. We had a couple of chances outside. Bury had cuts inside and gets fouled. That was pretty much what we did. Both teams, you know, if they looked like any kind of attacking danger, just committed a cheap foul, and Kevin Friend's going to blow up. Didn't really let play flow. He stopped the game a lot. A few random bookings, but but that's Kevin Friend. You know, you kind of expect that from him. We've played now 8 games with Kevin Friend. We've won 1 of them. Preston have played 16 and won. I think it's 7 or 8. I think it's 7 games. Which you'd kind of expect kind of a 50-50 split, but we've only won 1 out of 8, which will tell you the guy doesn't really like coming to the den. We've now got no game on Saturday because it's FA Cup week.
Oh yeah.
And then we've got Fulham. Away on Tuesday night. I think that the red light in the face is probably a good thing. Who knows what will happen with us? Me and Zac and the wife will all hopefully be in the ground. All got tickets. And so hopefully we'll be there at Craven Cottage. Who knows what will happen, but it needs to be a lot brighter than it was today. Hopefully we see some goal scoring opportunities for us. I'm not too disappointed. It's another point on the board. We didn't lose the game. You want to see more, attacking intent maybe, but it's really difficult when teams come to the den and just shut up shop when you don't have. Maybe Luke Freeman signing will add that. You know, if you've got Billy Mitchell and Luke Freeman in the team, it might change it up. Keftenbeld, I felt, had a pretty poor first half. Come into it more second half. Who was your man of the match?
I was actually going to say Keftenbeld.
Oh.
I thought he worked really, really hard today. He was our outlet from in the midfield, and so was Billy, but I think Keftenbeld really pulled it away from anyone else today.
I wouldn't have said him. To be fair, for me, it's Sean Hutchinson. I felt he intercepted the ball really well. He made the right decisions. He broke up anything that they threw at us, which you need when it's a defensive battle like it was. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. There was a few of you that said that you watched all the way to the end. You are legends, so thank you very much. Only one way we can end it. This is going to be a long drive home through the Rotherhithe Tunnel because I think everybody's on the same journey. One way we can end it. No one likes us.
We don't care.
Yes.